Hey Gemini, it's EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your weekly reading from July 16th through the 22nd, 2018. Again, Gemini, thank you very much. You have been the most viewed video, so of course you've got more cards laid out again. And let's see how this is going to pan out for us this week, okay? We have the Five of Swords over here, okay? And I will pick up the card and let you see this. We have the Five of Swords. You can't really see that, huh? How about? It's kind of dark. There we go. So we have the Five of Swords, and five representing a challenge or some type of instability. Maybe for some of you, you may be feeling unstable at work or in a relationship. You want that stability. And so you find it a challenge because you're not seeing that it's offering you that stability, or you're not seeing how that's going to pan out for you. Whether this is a job or a relationship, you're looking for that stability, right? And you're like, why is this so complicated? But if you look at, well, you can't really see his face, but he's got like a smirky face, right? And you see those two people in the background walking away. So this is really like someone really, it's like a no-win situation, really. And it's saying that, this card is really saying that you need to broaden your vision, right? See the bigger picture. Okay, see the bigger picture and broaden your vision. And in the long run, it says it'll pay off, right? This is what this is saying. For some of you, you may be profiting on other people's expenses. Maybe there's manipulation going on. It could be you or someone else, or maybe you're feeling that way. You may be feeling like somebody's not being honest with you, and there's, some type of manipulation going on, whether it could be at your job or in a situation that you may be involved in. And again, remember, this is a general reading, so that card might not even apply to you. It could be, something totally different than what we are seeing. But let's see what the other cards say and how that plays out, okay? So we have the Seven of Wands here. With the seven, this is being very ambition, seeing potential in a situation. I can't even talk today. See a potential in a situation. So maybe you're seeing a potential with a job that might offer stability, right? You might see that. So you're being very ambitious and working towards that goal. Or it could be in a relationship, right? This is, you're just very determined one way or another in making something happen, right? You're taking the reins. You're going against any triumph. You're not going against any triumph. You're actually going to win triumphs here. You're just being brave about the situation. So whether it is, again, a career, this could be work, or this could be an actual relationship that you're involved in, that you are finding in a challenge, but you're just like, I see a lot of potential there. So I'm going to be determined, and I'm going to keep working at it because I feel like it's worth it. And then again, this being swords energy, this can all be in your mind. So maybe this is a job again, and this could be a relationship. But I do feel like you see that there is potential going on there, and you're working towards that. And you're not going to back down from it, which is good because Geminis never do back down, right? You do have the Queen of Wands here, and this is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So either that is in your circle or not. It could just be the energy that you may be holding that week, right? And this, she loves life. She's very feisty. She has a lot of spunk to her. And you may be feeling that way, right? A lot of compassion and warmth, generosity. This may be you feeling that way this week. Just feeling like, I'm on top of the world. I feel awesome, and you're using your instincts, you're letting it guide you, and you're very graceful at how you handle things this week, okay? So do feel like that, or this could be a person in your life that has those characteristics. So apply it how it may fit. Then you have the Ten of Swords, which is, why do we have the Ten of Swords here, right? But tens are all about an ending and a beginning. But the Ten of Swords, look at this. You know, this is, you know, but this also is the final release of something, right? This is a surrender to outdated ways and thinking. This is, you know, for some it may be a betrayal, but this is also forgiveness. This is feeling free from the past and ready for new beginnings. But in order for the new to begin, we have to end the old, right? So that's what I feel like this is it. This, for some of you, you may be letting go of old way of thinking and being, and you're just like, I'm ready for a new change, a new life. And I feel like last week's message was almost the same, and I kind of feel like this is where we're going here, is that, you know, with the Queen of Wands being next to the Ten of Swords, is that you're just ready and you're moving into this new phase of life gracefully, and you're using your instincts to do that, and you're just being full of love and compassion for yourself, for those around you, for life itself. And I, you know, I can totally see that happening. And again, this kind of is playing out with last week's video. Letting go and just starting a new life, wanting a new direction. So I do feel like that is happening for Geminis. You know, I feel like you're ready. You're just like, you know what? That way of being and thinking in the past is not working for me now, nor will it work for me in the future. So I'm ready to let it go. So you do have the Seven of Coins here, and this is again having potential and being ambitious. You know, here's a 7, here's a 7, which is really good. And then the Seven of Coins, this talks about being patient and being dedicated, okay? And that's what I see. I feel like you're being very creative and you're working towards your security. You're having that financial security or even that stability, and you're being very patient about it, and you're planning things out, and you're like, I am definitely going to get there one way or another. This card is saying your wait is almost over, Gemini. The patience that you had going on in the beginning with this challenge here, and this could have been a challenge in a job, you know, financial security, it could have been a relationship, but now that wait is almost over. Like, you are almost to that point where everything is going to change for you and things are going to work out in your favor. Now, we do have the Knight of Wands, and again, this is a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, right? So a lot of fire energy going on here. This is a restless spirit, right? This is, you know, he's restless, but he's very enthusiastic, and he's really ready. He's ready to embark on this new journey. He's ready to move forward in a new direction, right? He's very passionate about it, and he's very persistent. This is also talking about a change in home. So maybe you may be changing home or house. This is a new journey for you. You may be working towards a new journey, but this is faithful. This is faithfulness to yourself. This is action. This is moving forward. This is taking the action and moving forward. And I feel like for some of you, you were patient in getting to that point, and now you're just ready. You're just like, yep, I'm ready to go. This is the direction I want to go in, and this is how I'm going to do it. And you know, with that 7 of Coins being there, and it's saying that your wait is almost over, Gemini, I feel like it's in grasp, you know, like that, it's in your hands reach, right? And then you have the High Priestess here, and I believe she came out in your reading last week too. This is, you know, very private and personal, and you're exploring a lot, and you're being very quiet, but deep down you know what's coming for you. You know that this change is happening. This is like your intuition is very strong. This is, you know, your spiritualness is evolving. This is also could be secrets coming to light, but I don't feel like that in your reading, Gemini. I kind of really feel like you know that the wait is almost over, and you know that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is just in grasp reach. Like, you can just feel it in your gut, in your soul. You know that it's, you know, it's coming, it's evolving, and you're being very private about it, and you're just like, I know what my future is going to be, and you are working towards that, and you're saying, I am not going to share with anybody at this point what direction I'm going, but I do know the direction that I'm going in. This is a great reading. I feel like you do have a lot of yellow here, right? I do feel like there's a lot of yellow, which is your awareness is there, self-expression is there, right? You do have some grays, which is an unknown outcome, is very neutral, right? And then you have a little black where you're being very protected of your goals, of your ideas, you know, and you're just like, you know, I'm not gonna, again, with the High Priestess here, you're not letting anyone know what your inner being is feeling, or the direction that you're really going in. I feel like I want to pull some oracle cards. Let me get my deck. Here it is. And yes, I am going to use my soul tree. Those are my favorite oracle cards. My husband had bought these for me last year, I believe. No, 2 years ago, actually. So let me shuffle, okay? I'm going to move this deck there. I feel like we do have another positive reading. Very positive. Know that wait, Gemini, is almost over for you, and you're close to manifestation. I'm curious, how many of you did the Law of Abundance on the new moon? I know I did. I sure did write myself a check, and I sure did go and try, you know, did my manifestation and my meditation, and I'm sitting here pretty looking, waiting, and just letting the universe bring it to me when she's ready, right? So I'm wondering if, you know, how many of you did that. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angel, what messages do you have for Gemini? July 16th through the 22nd, 2018. Please be truthful and honest with the messages you provide for Gemini. Okay, so love. And I'll hold the cards up, Gemini, just see what else we get. What else do we have for Gemini? So I did talk about being, you know, I did talk about love and, you know, with the Queen of Wands there, being very compassionate and loving your life, or loving the life that you're wanting to manifest, and you're already working at it by acting it out now rather than waiting till it happens, which is what you're supposed to do. So great job. What else do you have for Gemini? Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, Guardian Angels. What other message do you have for Gemini? July 16th to the 22nd, 2018. You know, Geminis, thank you. Thank you very much for, you know, viewing my videos, being the most viewed video, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I noticed that there was a change, you know, a lot of subscribers, and I happen to believe it was Geminis, because, yeah, you guys are the ones that are really viewing my videos. It's awesome. Much love back to you. I'm very appreciative of that, of all of your subscribes, likes, shares, and comments. Your comments especially, beautiful, beautiful. I love how we interact. Can't wait to unlock all of those other tools that YouTube has once I reach 10,000 subscribers, because I really would love to use them, you know, in another way of communicating with you and providing better videos and editings and all of that good stuff, because yeah, YouTube has that, but you have to be at a certain level, and I'm not there yet, but I will be. What other messages do you have for Gemini? Okay, so here we go. Celebration. I believe we had celebration before last week. So we got love and celebration, and I want to pull 2 more for you. 2 more for Gemini, please. What other 2 do you have for Gemini? All right, inner power. Okay, so I was going to pull 2 more, but 3 came out. So we have strength. Let's move this over. We have love, celebration, strength, inner power, and live from the heart. And I will pick up these cards, okay? So I did talk about love and compassion with the Queen of Wands, right? Now we have love here, and then we have celebration. And so you know that love is limitless, right? And you're like, I'm loving my new life. I'm gonna love this new direction that I'm going in. I'm going to be a different person. I'm going to love me, okay? And this is what you're doing right now. And you know that love is expansive, and you're sharing that with others, you know. And whatever it is that you're doing, Gemini, whether you're loving yourself, loving your partner, loving what your furry friend, whatever it is, you're just loving everything around you and about you right now. You're loving this change. And then you have celebration, right? And celebration talks, you know, it's just that. It's celebration. It's excitement. You know, there's excitement there. You have a great outlook in life. You're being very joyful. Your energy is just very high, which is what you want to have when you're trying to manifest. You want to have the love of, you want to have love when you're manifesting. You want to have the high energy of excitement with the celebration card when you're manifesting, which is awesome, right? So Gemini is like, you guys are still on track. I'm very proud of you. And then you have the strength card, and you're being very courageous, and you're persevering. And that's what this is talking about, is that you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna persevere, and I'm gonna push towards this change that I want in my life, you know, in me, in my job, in my relationship. And you're doing it, and you're using that inner power that you have, your inner power to can you see that? There we go. The inner power to make different choices, and you're embracing that, and you're being very creative with it. And you are very confident. There's a lot of confidence within you, because you know that you are powerful, and you feel that, and you live from your heart right now. Like, that's what you're doing, is like, you're just like, I'm living from my heart. I'm living from love. I'm, taking this to another direction, right? You're opening your heart to that giving and receiving love and compassion. And we talked about that with the love card and the Queen of Wands. And that is you being very graceful. This is going to allow you to be more centered with your life experience, because you see the card is green. So you're being more centered, which is amazing, Gemini. I'm going to adjust the camera just a bit. I want to see if we can get a better view. That might be too much. I think you can see kind of better there, right? Anyways, Gemini, so yes, we have love, which we talked about with the Queen of Wands, right? Having that love and compassion and graceful. You're celebrating. You have your energy is really high, that you're celebrating this new love. You're having compassion, and you're doing it very gracefully. You know you have the ability, you have the strength within yourself to make this change, because you know you have that inner power, that psychic ability with this High Priestess here. You have that inner power and that psychic ability, and so you're allowing your intuition to kick in high gear and move towards that way, and you're living from your heart. And that means, to me, you're very centered, you're grounded, and so when you're grounded and you're centered, and you're grounded in the center of life, that means that everything else works its way. It works its way into balancing, and then when you're manifesting, everything just comes to you, because you're already doing everything you're supposed to be doing while you manifest. And this is great. I really, really enjoy this reading for you. Especially, again, it's another positive reading. It's high energy. It's, using your psychic ability. It's having that patience and letting it see all of your hard work and all of the manifestation that you're putting in come to fruition. And you know that it's almost here with this High Priestess sitting here. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And again, if you haven't subscribed, you may want to. I'll be doing other videos. I'm gonna probably be working on a bonus video for you, Gemini, just because you've had the most viewed videos, if I can speak, the most liked and shared, and the most commented. So, you know, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate it. If you would like a personal reading, all my information is in the description box, from my Etsy shop to my email to everything you need to know is in there. And if you haven't, visit my other channel. It's Life's Journey with EJ. I'll probably link that in the description box as well. That channel is just more of a fun channel, and just kind of talk about life in general, like, you know, shopping and vacationing and just everyday life with no judgment. So this channel is open for everybody and anybody who enjoys life and wants to share experiences with each other. And that's where I will, you know, be talking a lot about things. I'll be uploading videos to that today as well. I'm going to be trying to do the weeklies for EJ Star Tarot is every Sunday. Plus you get a bonus, you know, especially you Geminis, you'll get a bonus. And that's random, but then you'll also have once a month your Law of Attraction videos, and then I will be probably introducing something else later on. And then with the life journey videos, I'm going to try to be updating that like maybe 3 times a week, if not for sure 2 times a week. And just like I said, shopping and just everything, life in general. That's why it's called Life's Journey with EJ, just because that's what it is, right? Life is all about a journey and what you make of it. And so I just kind of want to share my experience with you, and I want you to share your experience with me. So that's what that channel is all about. And if you haven't seen that channel, I haven't uploaded much, but I will be this week. And I'll be talking about manifestation there as well, for those of you who are interested. I know I do pop in on this channel and I talk about that, but I kind of want to keep it separate. Anyways, enough of me rambling. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.